Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to the Ralph for tonight's Class 3A Region 4 District 8 girls basketball showdown between the Lady Falcons of Lincoln County and the Lady Cats of Lawrence County. AJ Good joined alongside our new color analyst and Dusty Kaiser, bringing you tonight's game. Taking a look at both sides coming into this one. Lincoln County comes in at 14-2 overall, 1-0 within their district. Their head coach is Chad Tips. On the other side for Lawrence County, they come in 14-3 overall, 1-0 within their district. Their head coach is Wendy Scott. And Dusty, Lincoln County, Lawrence County, they've known each other for a long time. Both of these sides pretty much have grown up playing each other, so there's a lot of familiarity here with both teams coming into this one.
It's been a rival since I was in high school and I graduated in '99. It's always been a tough game for our girls for sure.
Both of these sides met in two instant classics a year ago. The first matchup was in Fayetteville, where Lawrence County fouled a shooter at the half-court line, up one, giving them 3 free throws to either tie it or take the lead. She missed all 3. Lawrence County won that one. Came back to the Ralph a couple of weeks ago. Lawrence County was able to eke out a convincing win there. Then they met in the district championship game, where the Lady Falcons were able to top the Lady Cats in overtime to win the district. We're now going to pause here for the invocation and the national anthem.
Members of one nation, as junior Mary Lauren gives our invocation, and remain standing as the LCHS Pinko machine performs our national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing all of us to arrive here safely to watch this basketball game with Lady Cats, Wildcats, and Lincolns. Lord, just have our members be safe on the court, Lord, and allow us to arrive home safely. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
That was a big road machine with tonight's national anthem. Let's take a look at both sides starting lineups coming into tonight's big district matchup. Starting first here with the Falcons of Lincoln County, you have Allie Bonner, Riley Smith, Brenna Steppenfield, Molly Brown, and Abby Bryan for the Lady Falcons, coming in at 1-0 after defeating Marshall County on Tuesday. For Lawrence County, you have your same starting lineup over the past few games. You have Cami Pig, Katie Criswell, Emmy Clark, JC Scott, and Sadie Grace Cole. That is your starting 5 for either side. Lawrence County will be wearing their white uniforms with gold numerals outlined in purple. They'll start off going from right to left. Lincoln County will be wearing their blue uniforms, white numerals outlined in red. They'll start off going from left to right. Same starting lineup that Lincoln County had a year ago, that they rode all the way to the district semifinals, the region semifinals a year ago. Head coach is Chad Tips, and a familiar face there is his assistant coach is Brendan Tips, who was one of Loretto's leading scorers a year ago. So we're introducing both starting lineups. A big night tonight here, Dusty. Going to announce Big Kahuna, and it's beach night. So that's why you're seeing all the tropical stuff going down here on the court here tonight.
Yes, it's always been a big night for the students, for sure.
Same thing you guys did when you were in school?
Absolutely. I always had a great time. It's a great week.
Yeah. I always wanted something like this when I was in high school. We didn't do big kahunas or, we're lucky just to get homecoming king and queen done for the football game. So they wouldn't even let the football guys participate in that. So not that I'm jealous or I hold any resentment toward it or anything like that. So we're getting ready to start things off. Officiating crew recognize a couple of the faces out here tonight. Thank goodness no captain attention. So he's over at Mount Pleasant, Loretto, so we don't have to worry about him in this one here tonight. Yeah, we said a quick prayer for him before the game. That's why we needed him before the game. So the officials are ready. Both sides are ready. The whistle. It's about set here to blow. And it's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. Cami Pig going to start off with it here for the Lady Cats. She'll now have it. Gives over to Katie Criswell. Criswell gets a screen, is going to drive. Shot up. And gets that one in. Lawrence County on the board quickly. They lead this one 2-0. Coming quickly the other way is Riley Smith. Smith now here to Allie Bonner. Hands over to Molly Brown. Brown dribbling at the free throw line. Skip pass over to Abby Bryant. Throw it down low to Bonner on the low block. Gets it to Brown. That's blocked. Back into the hands of Brown. And she'll dribble out. Now gives it over here to Riley Smith. Has it now to Bryant. Bonner with it. Has it straight away. Gives over to Molly Brown. Brown. Now over to Smith. Smith hands over to Brown near the top of the key. Now over to Bryant. Bryant's going to drive into the paint. Going to kick out here to Smith for three. Evans put a Stubblefield for three. She knocks it down. And the Falcons lead this one 3-2. Coming back the other way will be Katie Criswell. She'll now drive to her right, gets a screen. Kicks out to Cami Pig. She'll try a corner three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound Bonner. Coming the other way with it is Bryant. Now gives it to Smith. She'll try a three. Knocks that one down. Lincoln County here to a hot start. Back-to-back threes. They lead this one 6-2. Minute 30 here into the opening quarter. Lincoln County starts off with the press but backs off. Man-to-man put on here by the Lady Falcons. Criswell now dribbles to her right. Guarded here by Bonner. Just loses that one out of bounds. Actually, Bonner knocked it out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Cats. 6:19 left here in the first quarter. J.C. Scott will take it out in front of the Lincoln County bench. Gets it into Sadie Grace Cole near the corner. She's being double teamed and says she stepped out of bounds, and that will go to Lincoln County. 6:15 here in the first, a 4-point Falcon lead. Smith here will get the inbound for the Lady Falcons. Now gets it across the timeline. Tries to go back door, has no one there. Trying to hit it off the ground, can't get it done. Now we're going to get a 5-second call, first turnover. It's the Lady Falcons. Some good defense there, as Dusty mentioned, and hopefully something that will spark them the rest of the way. Criswell gets the inbound from Scott here, 2 minutes into the game. She walks across the timeline. Pulls up now to J.C. Scott at the free throw line. Scott looking for somebody, gets it back out to Criswell. Criswell dribbles here near the Lawrence County logo at the right wing over to Cole. Cole now dribbles, looking for somebody, and finally hands her over to Criswell. Criswell dribbles, spins, turnaround jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound's going to come out to Smith. Smith, long pass here in the corner. That's Stubblefield. Now over to Smith, or Bryant, excuse me, now to Brown. Brown will try a three, knocks it down, nothing but net. Lincoln County now leads this one 9-2. Scott gets it across the timeline, guarded closely by Brown, and Brown is going to pick up first foul for either side in this one. Melissa Petty now going to check into the game here for the Lady Falcons, and checking out will be Allie Bonner. So far, Dusty, the Falcons are lighting it up from beyond the three-point line in this one.
Yeah, our girls are going to do a better job out on the perimeter.
Scott has it now with the Lawrence County logo. Over to Criswell. Criswell swings over to Cole in the corner. Lawrence County sets up the play. Cole now kicks out to Cammy Pig. Now over to Criswell at the left wing. Criswell now will dribble out. Hands it over to Cole. Now back to Criswell. Over to now to Indy Clark near the left corner. Clark now dribbles out. Throws it in to Scott. Now back to Clark. Clark trying to power her way up, and we're going to get a foul called here against Lincoln County. That will go against
Is that like a shooting foul?
Yeah, I guess not. As Bonner will now check into the game, and check it out will be Bryn Stubblefield. Second team foul called here against Lincoln County. Criswell with it now straight away. Hands over to Cole. Cole, skip pass over to Scott at the right wing. She's going to drive. Layup up. No, she's fouled. She will go to the line here to shoot two. That foul will go against Brown. That's going to be her second, team's third. There's a whole host of subs set to check into the game here. First free throw from Scott, off the front iron, no. Check it in now, Peyton Morgan. She will come in for Cindy Grace Cole. Emmy Clark will check out as well. And checking in is Harley Johnson. Next free throw from Scott, she knocks it down. It's 1 of 2, and Lawrence County now trails in this one 9-3. Bringing quickly the other way is Smith, now hands it over to Petty, back to Smith. Smith now over to Bryant, she'll try a deep three. Nothing but net. And now Ricky Scott's going to call a timeout with the team trailing 12-3. We're going to take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Criswell, pull-up jumper. Front iron, no. Rebound will come down now to Abby Bryan as we work it the other way. With it now is Bryan straight away. Now over to Petty. She'll try a corner three. No. An offensive rebound. Now it's a fight for and one by Criswell, and she'll grandma pass it over to Cammy Pig. Now to Peyton Morgan off the glass and rolls that one in. Morgan gets Lawrence County on the boards. They have cut the lead to 12-8. Smith now facing the man. The man has it near the top of the key over to Bryant. She'll try another deep three. Nothing but net again. Bryant has got 6 all from beyond the arc. They have hit 5 3-pointers here in the first half. The lead of 15-8. Scott facing the man. The man comes quickly the other way for the Lady Cats. She'll drive. Left-handed layup. That one's up and in. J.C. Scott has made it a 5-point game at 15-10 here in the first. Smith comes quickly the other way. Tries to spin out of traffic. Cam now over to Petty. Petty down low to Bonner. Bonner goes off the glass and in. Lincoln County now has their lead back out to 7. 2:15 left here in a very fast-moving first quarter. J.C. Scott now will walk it across the timeline for the Lady Cats. Scott hands over to Cammie Pigg. Pigg drives, now over to Criswell. Pull-up jumper, that one's up and in. Katie Criswell has now got 4 points. It's a 17-12 Lady Falcon lead. Smith now across the timeline. Swings over here to Grayson Tipp. She'll try a 3, no good. Rebound, Peyton Morgan. Morgan pulls it down, now hands it over to Katie Criswell. She'll bring it across the timeline with speed. Criswell kicks now out to Morgan. Morgan drives, picks up her dribble. Now over to Johnson, now to Criswell straight away. 4 out for Lawrence County as Peyton Morgan's the only one in the low block. Minute 30 left here in the opening quarter. Trailing by 5. Criswell dribbles now to her left. On the low block, 2 Falcons out on the ground. They throw it down low to Scott. Scott, and that is a flop if I can ever see it. How in the world that guy fell for that, I don't know.
Wow.
Second turnover against the Lady Cats as this one now will go the other way. Subs coming in for both sides as Cole and Clark will come in for Pigg and Scott. And Stubblefield now comes back into the game. Also in for the, trying to see who the other sub for the Falcons is. Smith now to pull up, and we're going to get an offensive foul here called against Lincoln County. That's going to go on Bonner.
Foul on number 3, Bonner. It's her first, team 4.
That's her first, team's 4th. Second turnover here against the Lady Falcons. Coming the other way with it here is Katie Criswell. Criswell, long pass over to Sadie Grace Cole. Maggie Franklin as the Falcon just checked in. Now to Sophie Cole, and she loses that one out of bounds. Third turnover here against the Lady Cats. Sophie Cole just checked in here for Harley Johnson. Coming the other way with it is Riley Smith for the Lady Falcons, who lead by 5, 45 seconds left. New defense here is zone. Bonner with it in the middle. Going to kick out to Bryan in the corner for 3. Rolls that one in. Bryan has got 9 points off and beyond the arc. They lead it 20-12.
That is some hot shooting from 3 this first quarter.
They have hit 6 already just in the first quarter alone. Emmy Clark's open for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Bonner. 20 seconds left. They send it over to Smith. Smith now to Bryan. Bryan now a skip pass here over to Stubblefield. Now back to Smith. And looks like the Falcons will set up for the final play. Bryan has it guarded by Criswell. Bryan spins. She'll step back for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Sadie Grace Cole, and that will end the first quarter. Lawrence County trails 20-12 after 1 quarter of play. When we return, time to start the second quarter here on the X Sports Network.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family.
Back here at the Ralph as we start the second quarter, Lincoln County on fire, leading this one 20-12 over Lawrence County. Whipping now is Bryan driving the baseline, kicks out to Stubblefield. She'll try a deep 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, J.C. Scott. Scott will bring it the other way here for the Lady Cats. Gets it across the timeline. Kicks out now to Sadie Grace Cole through her legs. Now will go over to Lincoln County. And Dusty, Lincoln County gets 6 threes in the first quarter. And they're not showing, they don't want to shoot it from inside 2 or 3 feet so far.
Yeah, they had one basket inside the paint there, first quarter.
Stubblefield with it, throws it down low here to Petty. Petty goes off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, J.C. Scott. Scott now rushing the other way. Dribbling, drives, kicks out the Cole. She'll try a corner three. Front iron, no. Rebound, Bryant. Bryant bring it the other way here for Lincoln County. She gets it across the timeline. Guarded here by Pig. Now kicks out here to Petty in the corner for three. Misses everything. Rebound, J.C. Scott. Scott now going to bring it the other way here for the Lady Cats. Gets it across the timeline, dribbles to her left. Hands over to Cole in the corner. Cole, long pass over to Cammie Pig. Pig picks up a dribble, hands over to Sophie Cole. Cole now gets it over to Pig. Throws it down, trying to throw it down low for Emily Clark. Wow. That one is knocked out of bounds. Bonner will come in here for Maggie Franklin. Taking it out here as they will lob it into J.C. Scott and over to Emmy Clark. Clark now, bounce pass over to Cammie Pig near the logo. Picks up a dribble over to Scott, the left wing. Scott kicks out here to Cole. Now has Pig. She'll miss. Drive, left-handed layup. That one rolls up and in. Cammie Pig gets on the board, and it's a 6-point Falcon lead. Coming the other way, it's Riley Smith here. Now hands over to Petty at the left wing. Petty lobs it down low to Bryant. Bryant now kicks out to Petty. Long pass into the second row.
Oh, wow.
Third turnover here by the Lady Falcons. As Katie Criswell will now check into the game here. And checking out will be Cammie Pig. Orange County trailing by 6:12 remaining here in the opening half. Katie Criswell will bring it up the court here for the Lady Cats. 4 of the 5 original starters into the game, adding with Sophie Cole. Now to Emmy Clark here, straight away over to Scott. Scott now over to Sophie Cole at the left wing. Throws it down low to Criswell. She was quadruple team there. 5th turnover now by the Lady Cats as we come the other way. Almost an over and back. Here comes Smith. Shot up. Got that one up and in. Smith now has a 5. Lincoln County now with an 8-point lead at 22-14. Scott dribbles here at the top of the key. 5:35 remaining in the first half. Scott now with the left wing. Gives it to Criswell straight away. Criswell's going to pull it back out. Reset the play. Man-to-man put on here by the Falcons over to Cole. Bounce pass to Scott. She'll drive the baseline. Spins. Shot up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And we're going to have a jump ball that's going to stay with Lawrence County. Good effort there by J.C. Scott to keep that one alive. Scott will take it out to the left of the basket. Sets up the play. Gets it into Criswell. Criswell now to Cole straight away. Fakes the 3, drives, kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole. Now over to Criswell. Criswell will bring it back out. As J.C. Scott picks up a dribble over to Emmy Clark. Now to Sophie Cole. Now to Criswell straight away, and they'll step back out as Wendy Scott sets up a new play. With 5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Lincoln County has played man-to-man defense this whole first half.
It's been vicious right on top of them the whole game.
Our girls are trying to work it down low, and it just ain't working.
Cole now over to Sadie Grace Cole, now to Criswell at the left wing. Katie kicks out to Sophie Cole straight away, now over to Sadie Grace at the left wing. And sends it back out to Criswell, who'll try a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound, Petty. And that was going to be intercepted by Criswell. And the official almost called a foul on that one. I don't know why he didn't. He put his hand in the air.
Yeah. I mean...
Well, you know, some people can't walk and talk at the same time.
Absolutely. That's what I've learned.
The Sadie Grace Cole will take out the left, and now we're going to get a foul called here against Lincoln County. This one will go against Petty. Petty will pick up her first, team's 5th. 4:20 remaining here in the opening half. They lob it into Criswell. Criswell into the paint, kicks out the Cole, just loses it out of bounds.
3 turnovers on passes.
Yeah, 6 turnover by the Lady Cats in this one as Harley Johnson will come into the game. And checking out will be Sadie Grace Cole. 22-14 is the Lincoln County lead here. As the pace of this one's kind of slowed down a bit with exchanging turnovers as Smith will walk it across the timeline for the Falcons. Picks up her dribble.
That's a walk.
Now into Bryan here at the right wing. She'll drive the baseline, guarded by Criswell. Into the paint. Stops, picks up her dribble, gets out to Smith. She'll drive. Shot up, and an offensive foul called against Smith. That's going to be her second, team sixth. And now coming into the game here for the Lady Falcons will be Grayson Tips, and a good break there for Lawrence County with Riley Smith checking out. It's fifth turnover here against the Lady Falcons. Lawrence County will now come the other way. Scott will pick up her dribble. Now hands over to Katie Criswell. Back to Scott. Scott drives, spins into the paint, kicks out to Criswell. She'll try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Petty. Petty now hands over to Bonner as we come the other way. Now the stepper field to Bryan in the corner. Bryan kicks out here to Bonner. Now to Petty. Petty will try a three. No. Rebound won by Sophie Cole as we come the other way. Cole across the timeline over to Scott. Scott picks up her dribble now to Johnson. Johnson over to Scott. Now kicks out to Criswell. And Criswell now sends it to Sophie Cole at the logo. She's guarded by Tips. Now we'll bring it back out to the logo again. 3 minutes left. Clark here at the left wing. Now hands over to Harley Johnson. She'll try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Petty. Each side has just one offensive rebound in this one. Both sides doing a good job on the defensive glass. Bryan drives. Kicks out here to Tips in the corner for three. No. Rebound. Emmy Clark now sends her over to Katie Criswell. Criswell across the timeline with speed. Drives into the paint. Spins. And loses that one.
That's a walk.
And both sides here just going to exchange turnovers. 6 now for the Falcons. And 7 for Lawrence County. Morgan and Pig will check in as Clark and Cole will check out. Scott now taking it out, go over to Criswell. Looks like, Franklin as they go back door to Kimmy Pig. And with a block call here, I believe on Bonner. It's going to be their 17th foul. That will go against Bonner. She picks up her second. Team 7th. Now Kimmy Pig will go to the line here to shoot 2. First shot on its way, knocks it down. Next free throw on its way. She hits them both. Kimmy Pig has got 4. The Lady Cats have cut the lead here to 22-16. 2:25 left in the opening half. And now we're going to get a foul called here against J.C. Scott. Scott's going to pick up her second, team second. Now subs coming in will be Emmy Clark that will come in for J.C. Scott. And Bonner checked out. Looks like Petty checked back in. With him now is Tips over to Petty. Now to Bryan. Bryan over to Brown. Brown playing with 2 fouls. Dribbles at top of the key. Drives. Shot up. Good defense by Lawrence County. That one will stay with the Lady Falcons. 2:07 remaining here in the opening half. Brown takes out the left of the basket over to Petty in the corner. Now to Bryan. Bryan guarded very closely by Criswell. Picks up a dribble. Turnaround jumper. That one's in. She has had a big first half. She's got 11. It's an 8-point Lady Falcon lead. Not much you can do on that one. She was all over.
Yep, she was all over. Great shot.
Harley Johnson here at the left wing, down low to Criswell. Criswell, turnaround jumper. And anything you can do, I can do better, if not the same, as Criswell knocks down the turnaround jumper. She's got 6. It's a 6-point Falcon lead. Tips now to Bryan, NBA range 3. No. Offensive rebound won by Franklin. Now kicks it out here to Petty in the corner for 3. Misses. Rebound Peyton Morgan. Now to Criswell as we're going to race the other way. 1:20 left in the half. Criswell with speed. Throws it down low to Clark. Clark turns around and she is going to be fouled. That's going to be the 8th team foul. That will go on Petty. second. That's the team's 8th. First free throw from Clark rolls in. Stubblefield here will come in for Tips. Next free throw, Clark hits both of them. And the Lady Cats have cut the lead to 4 at 24-20. Brown with it. Lobs it down low to Petty. Petty, shot up, no, she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. And this one will go on the Lady Cats.
I think it was Harley Johnson.
Harley Johnson. She'll pick up her first, team's 3rd. Comes the first free throw here from Alyssa Petty. On its way off the back iron, and no. Petty's shot, unfortunately for her, hasn't missed much. She shot a lot, but nothing's really been falling for her, even from the free throw line.
Exactly.
Next shot from Petty on its way. She hits 1 or 2 for her first point. It's a 25-20 Lincoln County lead. Criswell now coming the other way. Minute left here in the opening half. Over to Pig. Pig now to Johnson straight away. Over to Criswell at the left wing. Criswell steps back here straight away and resets the play now with 45 seconds left in the half. Clark with it beyond the three-point line, drives into the paint, spins, goes up, under, and rolls back in. Clark with 4, it's a 3-point Lady Falcon lead. Brown, lobbing intercepted by Arlie Johnson. Now to Clark. Clark over to Criswell. Criswell, now to Johnson, fakes the 3, drives, pull-up jumper. Can't get the Philly bounce, offensive rebound. Clark can't get that one to go. Misses that one as well. This one's going to pinball into the hands of Abby Bryant. Bryant now picks up a dribble right at the midcourt line. And we're going to get a foul called here against Lawrence County. It's going to go on Cammie Perry. That's her first, team's 4th.
I thought that was just great defense.
As Smith will check back in here. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by Chad Tips. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We will take that break with him here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
And back here at the Ralph, Lawrence County trailing 25-22 here with just under 10 seconds left here in the opening half. And after Lincoln County here, Dusty has hit everything beyond the arc. Second quarter, gone pretty cold.
They have went cold.
They still have the ball, 7.6 seconds here remaining in the first half. Bonner will take it out, throws it into Brown. Brown now coming the other way. Moving ahead to Sweeper, step back for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Sophie Cole, and that will end the first half. Lawrence County trails 25-22 after 16 minutes of play. We'll take a short break. At Lawrence County head boys coach Joe Wilson. That will be coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
And back here at halftime, joined by head boys coach Joe Wilson. And Joe, another night here in the district, and I know you guys are expecting another tough game here tonight.
Yeah, every game we play is going to be, down to the wire. You got to bring your best game to give yourself an opportunity to win, and that's all you can ask for. If you're competitive, you're going to like it. As a coach, I wouldn't mind having 1 or 2 that you just say, hey, let's show up and win. But, it's a good atmosphere. We're at home, so, hopefully we'll come out ready to play. and get after it and get our first district win.
Yeah, for you guys, what did you tell your team after that loss there the other night?
Well, I mean, you know, we just tried to recognize the places where we fell short. You know, and again, we just told them it's going to be a battle every time we play, and we just got to compete hard, and you know, all the little things are going to make a difference. You got to rebound. You know, we'd cut the lead to 3 or 4 one time, and they got 3 offensive rebounds. The last one went out of bounds. They throw it in and hit a 3 to go up 6. You know, if we get that rebound and come down and hit a 3, the game's tied. So, you know, you got to play every possession and do the little things, get, you know, a little nasty, and we've got to make the game the way we want it. It's got to be played at a faster pace than what we played the other night. They did a really good job of, when they pressed us, not so much to turn us over, but to slow us down. And you know, we've got to do a better job of this is a brilliant statement, not letting them score where they can't set up their defense and we can transition better. But you know, we've had 2 good days and we're just going to try to bounce back.
You mentioned the atmosphere. It's Big Kahuna night. It's beach night. It's a packed house, and just like you said, these are the nights that if you're a competitor that you live for.
Yeah, you can't let the moment be too big. You've got to, you know, this is why you play. And, you know, you just come out and do what we do, as I tell them. And if we do that, if they're better than us at what we do, then, you know, you tip your hat to them and you learn from it. But what you don't want to see happen is that the moment gets to you and you know, you're tentative and you don't do the things we've worked on and talked about, and you let the moment, you know, get to you, and you can't do that because, you know, from here on out, it's district play, then it's district tournament, then hopefully region and, you know, beyond, and it's each moment's just going to keep getting bigger. So, you know, we've got to prepare for that and do what we've got to do to get better each and every day, and then be ready for the moment when it comes.
Head Coach Joe Wilson, thank you for stopping by, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Wildcats.
That was Head Coach Joe Wilson for the boys. Our game will be coming up after the girls, who trail 25-22. Take a short break here. We'll have the start of the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor.